Ed, you've done so much for the community, but you also cover so many events, the parades and community events, and that's actually how we originally got involved with you. And you've also asked us to write songs for different community events along the way. One of them was for the 50th anniversary of the Mayflower Two, number 2, of their original journey from England to here. But now we have an event coming up regarding the original Mayflower, that 400th anniversary of Plymouth and, of course, of the Mayflower crossing, again, the original Mayflower. So we wrote that song, Mayflower Two, because you and Larry requested us to do that for that event, and we were delighted because we got to play it for the people who had traveled on the Mayflower Two. But now that Plymouth 400 is coming up, you're going to be involved with that as well, right?
Oh, yeah. You got to be involved with that. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's already been a lot of fun.
Yes.
And it's a bit of history. We're so fortunate to live in an area where we have this kind of history that it helped the country get started. I mean, it wasn't the only settlement, but it was the most successful new settlement here in America. And it's just a wonderful opportunity. I've spent a good deal of time on the Mayflower Two, broadcasting from various things that they've done. And it'll be a wonderful thing to have the Mayflower Two back here. They're coming back in May, and it's just wonderful to have all these good things going on, and we have fun with it.
Well, many times that you've been down at the harbor welcoming the ship back and covering it live, and you do such a great job of your live broadcasts. You've invited Keith to perform live, or we've been honored that you've played our recorded version of Mayflower Two. Well, we have, as you know, we have updated our song, and now it's the Mayflower Too, and we added just a little bridge in that relates to the 400th anniversary. So I'm going to ask Keith to play that Mayflower Two.
From its English oak timbers and forged nails to the Stockholm tar and hand-sewn linen canvas sails, from England to Plymouth on the Mayflower Two, with sails unfurled and freedom in view. They wanted to re-explore what happened centuries before, through calm seas and crashing waves between our nations. From its English oak timbers and forged nails to the Stockholm tar and hand-sewn linen canvas sails, from England to Plymouth on the Mayflower Two, with sails unfurled and freedom in view. How far would you go to be free? Leave your home and travel across the sea, with the salt wind in your hair. It's as if you were there, a chance to begin your own Mayflower journey. From its English oak timbers and forged nails to the Stockholm tar and hand-sewn linen canvas sails, from England to Plymouth on the Mayflower Two, with sails unfurled and freedom in view. And now it's been 4 centuries since they first sailed across the seas, in search of those most precious things, a safe new home where freedom reigns. forged nails to the Stockholm tar and hand-sewn linen canvas sails from England to Plymouth on the Mayflower Two, with sails unfurled and freedom from its English oak timbers, and forged nails to the Stockholm tar and hand-sewn linen canvas sails from England to Plymouth on the Mayflower Two, with sails unfurled and freedom in view, with sails unfurled and freedom in view.
All right. Mayflower Two, updated for the upcoming anniversary of Plymouth and the Mayflower in May. And a few people are going to be joining in with Keith to really work it up nicely with some good vocal harmonies and things like that. We're going to be practicing that, and hopefully we'll be able to join in with you, Ed, and get that song out there for people to hear. So
Sounds like
you.
fun.
We're looking for. We always have fun when we do. We did the 4th of July one time with you, just hung out with you, and we had so much fun. So.
Well, we're so fortunate in this area to have so many good people who care about their communities, and so many organizations, the Plymouth Philharmonic, the music, all of the people who play music, whether it's local music or bring in outside acts. We're just fortunate in this whole area to have people who care about their communities.
You're here.
And it's nice.
Absolutely. And I want to let people know that if you'd like to hear more Keith James music, and I wrote the lyrics on that last one, and now and then I write a few with Keith. It's easy to hear more Keith James music. You can even get free downloads. Just go to keithjames.info. That's keithjames.info.
Shameless self-promotion.
You bet it is. All right.